But very first, I would like to welcome here Mr. Davy Čajko, President of Finas Association, who will give us a speech, at least for 5 minutes, and welcome you all.
Hi everybody. No 5 minutes, Lukáš, no 5 minutes, just few words. This evening it's all about us. Takže thank you for coming. Today is meetup number 10. I am very proud. 10 is a good. Maybe 100 next step. This is unique for two
main reasons.
Reasons, yes. Sorry, my English, I try better, will be better every day. I am the last man in the world who don't know English. But I try, will be better and better. Takže this is two reasons. One reason is international presentations and attendees. And second is yesterday we signed a memorandum of cooperation with 3 countries, with 3 Fintech association, and maybe after this presentation join Hungarian. Takže we have 4 signatures with another countries. That's all for me now on networking. I talk everyone maybe about more information, but this evening is all about you. Have a nice day and enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Davy. I would like to welcome here also one very special guest, Ambassador of Poland, Slovakia, Mr. Maciej Ruczaj, who will say very few words also to Finas members. So, Mr. Ruczaj, welcome.
Hello, everyone. Once again, it's a great pleasure to be here and to open this meetup, as it is primarily based on Slovak-Polish cooperation. I'm very happy that the Polish delegation to this edition of Finweek is so strong, and I'm very happy that this memorandum was being signed, because that's the networking of our sectors in the region as a whole is key to building, improving our cooperation. I won't offer you any deep insights into the subject of financial services, because I have no expertise. It's your job. What I can say is that we, as the Polish Embassy in Bratislava, are willing to offer you any, or not any, but as much assistance and help as we can in terms of explaining, for example, different legal systems, in terms of helping with B2G meetings, in terms of networking between Polish and Slovak companies in your sector, and we are very happy to do this, and we will continue. To illustrate what are we doing normally in this respect, just a few days ago we returned from a trip to Poland, where we brought a group of Slovak journalists and a group of Slovak entrepreneurs and representatives of public institutions which are active in the road infrastructure building. Believe it or not, but after 30 years of freedom, we still don't have a working motorway connection between Poland and Slovakia. So this is one of the activities we are trying to, by means of which we are trying to enhance this problem, or to solve this problem. it's much easier to build connections in the digital world and in the sector of services than to build a motorway. So I'm quite sure that your cooperation will be probably, or will take definitely less time than 30 years to build strong ties between Polish and Slovak financial services sector. So have a good, productive discussion. I won't be able to be at the whole event because there is a new government in Slovakia since 4 o'clock this afternoon. So our ministry is very eager to hear something about this. But anyway, good. I'm wishing you a good discussion, and thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ruczaj. So, we got a meetup, but before we start the real meetup about networking and drinking wine, we have here a few very special guests who will hold, we're going to hold several presentations, actually 7 presentations, and first of them is from Mr. Jakub Dziegiel, who is specialist of Fintech and e-commerce department at Jalloul Bank. So, Mr. Dziegiel, please come here and hold the presentation.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. So I'm Jakub Dziegiel, and I work at Jalloul Bank in an innovation department and actually Fintech partnerships team. Today in the morning, there was a big discussion if a bank can be as innovative as a Fintech company, and I will try to answer to this question. But in the beginning, I would like to start with a brief history of Jalloul Bank. I'm not a big history fan, so I will try to make it as quick as possible. And the first important date for us is 2008. It is a date when we started our operations in Poland. And many of you can wonder how it is possible that a bank could grow during the financial crisis. And I think that we have 2 answers for this question. The first one is our innovative approach, and the second one is solid business fundamentals. And those 2 factors were also useful for us during our IPO at Warsaw Stock Exchange in 2012, and moreover in 2014 when we entered the top 20 list of unlisted companies at Warsaw Stock Exchange. During the next years, we have made many innovative solutions. We created many innovation. I won't go into details about all of them, but I would like to tell you more about 2 of the latest of our innovation. The first one is Infonina. Infonina is our AI voice assistant for our customers. Our customers who have some problems, issues, or even questions can contact our AI bot, Infonina, ask them, and she is able to answer all of the most basic questions. In case of any more difficult questions, she is able to connect the person with the real employee who can help in any issue. And the second one is Jalloul Pay. Jalloul Pay is a buy now pay later solution, so it's a proof that not only fintechs can create buy now pay later, banks can do it too. And now going back to the initial question, can a bank be as innovative as a fintech? In Jalloul Bank, we believe that the answer is yes, and one way to do it is to create innovative spirit inside the organization, but the other way is to collaborate and create innovation together with fintechs. That's why we have our fintech partnerships program called RBL Start, and we have conducted successfully 5 editions of the program, where we created together with fintechs more than 30 projects. During our latest edition, the 5th edition, we had 5 participants of the program. 3 of them were from Poland, 1 was from Ukraine, and the last one from Sweden. And they also operate in various business fields. Some of them are related to AI, other to payments fields, and also other financial services. That is why I would like to tell you that we are open to cooperate with companies from all over the world, from various domains, and companies who are willing to cooperate with us and create innovation together. How can we cooperate? Inside our bank, we have innovation department and we have various competencies. I'm a member of Fintech partnerships team. However, we have also many other teams such as UX researchers and service designers. We have our own open banking team and even AI development team. And we are willing to use our skill set and knowledge to help startups and fintech grow and develop their solutions. Here is a brief case study of one of our latest cooperation with fintechs. Buildtech is a Polish company which was a participant of our second edition of the RBL Start program. And together we were able to create a bill payment solution for our clients, which is seamless and is put inside our mobile app that is more convenient than any other solution available on the market. And now when you know all of this, I would like to tell you that we are still open for more. We still search for other innovative fintechs to cooperate with. So if you are a startup or well-developed fintech in one of these fields, or maybe in any other fintech-related field, you can scan the QR code, fill the application form, or you can also talk to me here today at the event, make a follow-up afterwards, and create innovation together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dziegiel. Okay, our next guest is Mr. Zoltán Ács from Hungary. It's a managing director at MBJ Fintech Lab, and his colleagues Dorka Sárka and Barbara Rosenberger. So, stage is yours.
Thanks. Hi, everyone. I would like to welcome you all here, and thanks for the invitation, by the way. I represent the Hungarian Fintech Association as a chairman of the Hungarian Fintech Association, and I'm the managing director of MBH Fintech Lab. And MBH Fintech Lab is a startup incubator, fintech startup incubator, actually. We have invested in 39 companies, mostly fintech startups and early stage startups so far. Mostly from Hungary, but all over the region, actually. We have Slovakian, Slovenian, Romanian investments as well. So I'm an investor in this ecosystem, basically, and we are, together with my team, we are responsible for organizing the fintech ecosystem around MBH Bank, which is the second biggest bank in Hungary. So I'm an investor, and in this position, I'm not able to represent other opinion that fintechs and banks can create great value for each other, and it's worth to cooperate, of course. So the presenter. Okay. Let me say a couple of words about the association. We have 45 members. It was established in 2020, and my main goal is to get on board every possible stakeholders which is involved in fostering the Hungarian fintech ecosystem. I mean banks, fintech startups, scale-ups, advisors, lawyers, everybody. That's why we have a regular membership, which is dedicated for fintech startup companies and scale-ups, and a patron membership. There is two big differences between the two membership types. The first one is patron. To be a patron member is much more expensive. It's for banks and big tech companies mostly. And the second one is they are not able to vote in our general meetings. So they are basically observers. Actually, one of the main goals of the Hungarian Fintech Association is to help the decision makers in Hungary better understanding the ecosystem and help them in creating a better regulatory environment for us, for all of us, for the banks and for the fintechs as well. And actually our vision is to become a very attractive country and region for fintech companies to do fintech business in Hungary and in the region. It's a great vision. We have a lot of things to do. Actually, I have already introduced myself. This is our Secretary General, Viktor Urbán, and we take decisions with the board, with 5 members. All of them are fintech startup founders. Our most important ambitions, as I mentioned, the first one is the regulation, creating a better environment. The second one is education, and this may need some explanation. There is a heated discussion between economists in Hungary. What can be the rocket fuel for the Hungarian economy in the following decade? And as we noticed, the productivity level of the small and medium enterprises is surprisingly low in comparison with the neighboring countries. And this is due to the lack of digital maturity and automation. And if we can boost their sales and their businesses with integrated fintech solutions, it's a win-win-win situation for everyone. It's a win for our members because we can create a market for them, and it's a win for the SME sector, of course, and it's a win for us, and because in this way we can be more visible for the government as well, because it's a very important goal for them. Actually, how can we fulfill these dreams? How can we fulfill these desires? How can we achieve our goals? Of course, strengthening the membership, gaining everybody together, get to know each other, making business together, so create a good communities is the must, actually. The second one is reporting. We have to outline the context around us, what we are talking about as we're talking about fintech. So we have to collect data, we have to understand the context. Networking and international relationship is also probably the most important part of our mission. Creating business opportunities abroad is really, really important, and it's a real value. Education and regulation, these are the two main goals what we would like to achieve. Actually, these are just a couple of our main activities. The business breakfast talks, there is a webinar series, the Global Fintech Ecosystem Tour. We usually invite one of the key representatives of a certain fintech ecosystem. The first one is, for example, was Gunnlaugur Johnson, who is the head of the Fintech Association in Iceland. And this is followed by the Romanian ecosystem and the Philippines and Singapore and the United States, Arizona, with the guy who created the very first regulatory sandbox, actually. This is about learning from the best. This is about creating good relationships with other ecosystems. And mentoring program is just about the start. It's part of our education strategy. It's for the youngsters. We regularly give presentations, and we have a seminar in the Budapest Business School. We are in the universities, and we mentor the university students and the idea phase newcomers in the fintech ecosystem. We can share our knowledge, and the Central Bank of Hungary can share their knowledge in the regulatory environment. And let's talk about, let's give a snapshot about the Hungarian fintech ecosystem in numbers, according to the fintech report of the Hungarian Central Bank. We have 175 active fintech companies, but it's really important to distinguish the providers and the challengers. If we are talking about startups, born global companies with scalable business model, we are talking about maximum 50 or 60 companies. But if we are talking about everybody, I mean the infrastructure providers and software houses, we can talk about more than almost 200 companies. They can generate 570 million euros revenue per year. And since Hungary is a relatively small country, it's not a surprise that it's 85% is a B2B fintech startup, B2B fintech company. As you can see, almost approximately, a bit more than half of them are advisors and software providers. And among the startups, the biggest division is the payment startups. Perhaps it should look like anywhere in the world. Just 3 of the most successful Hungarian startups, they can be familiar for you because they are quite active in the region. Jalloul is probably the most valuable Hungarian fintech. They received a $94 million investment last year. Their valuation is around $500 million. It's an AML platform. PostPay is a business-to-business BNPL solution. It's active in Romania, in Slovakia, in Czechia, in Hungary, in Germany, in several countries, in Poland as well. And Barion is a payment solution. It has a Czech investor, next to its Hungarian investor, of course, and it's quite active in the region as well. I'm a kind of optimistic guy by character, but I like self-reflexivity. And if you are talking about the fintech ecosystem, I want to mention our challenges, our biggest challenges in the region, in the Hungarian ecosystem. The regulatory environment is still cumbersome. The Central Bank of Hungary is doing its best. It's okay. The problem is the problem with the laws. The country's reputation. It's painful. It's painful for our startup companies if we would like to raise capital in Western Europe. We have shown and we have superstars, but at the Series A level, we don't have the dynamics that we would like to see. The cooperation between the Hungarian banks and startups can be a bit better. I would expect a stricter approach from the National Bank of Hungary, meeting the PSD2 criteria. It will be beneficial for everyone, I think. And this is an interesting thing. We are below the region's level of the e-commerce, and this may need some explanation. E-commerce and fintech companies usually going hand by hand, and without a strong e-commerce sector, it's very hard to build a strong fintech ecosystem as well. So, but there is a great business opportunity in e-commerce in Hungary. So I prepared with a suggestion, an idea, but we talked about signing a memorandum just about this content, what you can see in this slide. We should cooperate. All of us agree that we should cooperate. We can be much more visible, for example, from the United States together, and we can share our knowledge, we can share our best practices with each other. So it's time to cooperate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ács. Our next guest is a founder of and CEO of FlowPay, Mr. William, sorry for pronunciation, Jalloul. I'm not sure. So stage is yours.
Thank you.
Welcome.
It's actually French, Jalloul, but I'm used to...
it's a combination of British, Czech, and French. Amazing.
Amazing. So it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, everybody. I'm very happy to announce that we've become new members of the Finas Association here in Slovakia. We are actually planning on expanding here from the Czech Republic. And I would like to tell you a bit about ourselves, about what FlowPay does, and what we are planning on doing in the future, and kind of hopefully, as Zoltán explains, being a representative of the CE region and a startup that is growing even beyond the region here. About us, we were founded in 2021, and what we do is we built predictive AI models which are able to assess risk of small businesses more efficiently than financial institutions currently, using open banking data, platform data, and we have three propositions that we do. We are a direct lender, so we directly provide finances to small businesses. We've, since we started actually providing our loans last year, we've done over 7 million euros just in the Czech Republic and growing over 30% month on month. We use embedded finance. I will get to that just to kind of explain a bit what embedded finance is. And we also have a risk as a service proposition where we provide our technology as a service to financial institutions to be actually better able to underwrite those SMEs and solve a big issue that is happening. That issue is that basically 96% of all companies in Europe say that basically access to capital has gotten worse in the last 3 years. And this is causing a massive funding gap, which is over 400 billion euros in all of Europe. And this is trillions globally. And it's getting worse, and the demand is increasing by 9% year on year. And I personally believe, small businesses are the heart of the economy, and they create not only economic and GDP, employment, but also on a socioeconomic level. And therefore, they really need the financial support to be able to grow. We are able to access these customers and these SMEs more efficiently through using embedded finance. Embedded finance is basically the integration of financial services into basically products that are not normally financially based. We know that through payments, which is the most mature form of embedded finance. We today use it every day, but there are other solutions out there, such as insurance, lending, banking, wealth management, which are still quite early in the phases that are out there. A huge example of this is Amazon, where in the Americas and in Western Europe, Amazon has become one of the largest embedded finance providers, where they provide from insurance, lending, credit cards, debit cards, savings accounts, all under the brand of Amazon, a brand that the consumers trust. The potential of this market is actually, just today, we have 3.4 is all fintech startups, 3.6 trillion is the 30 top global banks, and it's expected that embedded finance will be worth 7.2 trillion by 2030. Then another aspect of this is artificial intelligence. We've, of course, been hearing about this a lot of the time, and this is a key thing that can really help in better efficiently underwriting, scoring, and evaluating small businesses. And what is actually artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence by machines. In the role of SME financing, there are many ways that AI can be used. It is in the automatization of assessment, underwriting, categorization of bank account transactions, customer service automatizations, as well as parsing of paper documents and OCR. What we've built a full-fledged solution, basically from embedded lending, online onboarding, loan management, documents AI, and the risk as a service. If I were to just quickly say, we are able to embed into basically any platform on the market to be able to use our service in a white label format. A big example of this is ShopTet, the largest e-commerce platform in the CE region. We actually launched this cooperation 4 weeks ago. It's an e-commerce provider with 34,000 e-shops in Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Hungary. And we launched in the Czech Republic 4 weeks ago, and by the end of this year, we'll be launching here in Slovakia with them as well for 6,000 e-shops, which can use our financing fully integrated within 15 minutes. They can have money on their accounts. We're also connected with many more partners. We're connected with Inventor, Tanganyika, but also the large e-commerce platforms such as Shopify, WooCommerce, Magento, but also point-of-sale systems such as Dotykačka and Storios. We actually, to announce here, we'll be launching a fully embedded partnership with 2 partners here in Slovakia, Besteron and Dokladom, both each having over 3,000 small businesses as their customers and providing financing for their customers. We've built our full-fledged loan management system fully in-house, which have all the processes automated, automated document AI, where we're even able to use other types of documents than just the platform data. And risk as a service, which we are currently providing in a pilot version to ABN AMRO Bank in the Netherlands, where we're enhancing their current underscoring and underwriting using e-commerce data from platforms such as Shopify, WooCommerce, Google Analytics, and etc. Our models are based on artificial intelligence. We have a probability of default model, which works on the concept of forecasting revenues. So we're able to, if we were to take out, without outliers, about 84 precision rate that we predict their future revenues based on seasonality, how they behave. And based on this potential, we also estimate their probability of default, which we provide them, on which basis we provide them with funding. Open banking data is very important today. We were talking about that it's unfortunately not as standardized as we would hope in this region, but it is a truly important source of information for automatic scoring and underwriting. The issue that on the market, there are solutions for consumers, but when it comes to businesses, the percentage of precision are very low. When we tested it, they were 5 to 10%. while we built our internal models, which now hit a 70% precision rate of categorization. And we've also implemented large language models, so we are able to scale this to different countries and different languages, basically all over Europe. This is just an example of how our cooperation with ABN AMRO currently works. So we are able to connect once they onboard the customers using their standardized information, such as balance sheets, tax returns. We provide an infrastructure to connect their e-commerce platform, where we provide our scoring, our predictions, insights into the business, which they can then use to underwrite and score the business more efficiently. Because if we look at it, balance sheet today, it's 90% of the time is optimized. It is also old information. We're using business data from 2022. Sometimes, to the middle of the year, it's even 1 year back. Therefore, having the real-time data about the business is very important. And I believe this is a solution to really help get more capital to the SMEs and enable them to grow. I would love to catch up here with anybody who'd be interested in hearing more, and have a great evening.
Thank you very much for a very nice presentation. Our next guest is a representative of SCR Technologies. So please come here and stage is yours.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much. So it's a pleasure for us to be here and to be a part of Finas. I came with my colleague. So my name is Pavol Kuban. I'm founder and shareholder of SCR Group. And my colleague is senior business developer, which is very creative and responsible for business development. So please, the presentation. Yep, thanks. So, good, it's okay. Yes, so we help banks and insurance to shape their digital future. So our companies are specialized in many fields like web portal, digital products, and e-commerce, and more digital solutions. So I will explain all the services. Maybe in general, we are a service technology company combining with the digital marketing, and maybe it's some primary headline for the company. So first of all, we create digital ecosystem, which means for us web portals, e-commerce, B2B, B2C integration, and maybe digital products and some kind of innovation, software engineering. And the second pillar is, so we are leasing, renting teams because clients could have a problem maybe with hiring teams, etc. Maybe they don't have capacity. So we have great expertise in this field. So we could hold the team for maybe digital products to create digital products from scratch. Okay, so definitely our solution have great results. Is based on some internal data because we are on the market maybe for 20 years. And this is in the overview our company. So maybe 50 years of experience, 3 branches, 1,500 people database, and 50 people in the team. Okay, and maybe this is our main advantages because we are not only the technology company, but we have a next 2 division. One division is UX and UI design studio. So this is responsible for business modeling, for UX, UI, for MVP and prototyping. And the next thing is SCR Interactive, is the next division. And this company, or division, we call division, is responsible for digital marketing. So we can create digital product from scratch. So we can scratch it with the division SCR Design. We can develop the solution and then maintenance, and the last thing definitely is very important is to launch the solution. So we are creating to the brand marketing, and I know this is very good point because many companies when they are developing the products, they are thinking only about the technology, but they are forbidden for the marketing. So this is our main advantages. Okay, I can continue. I'm very fast because we have only 7 minutes Sendex. It was the brief for us, 7 minutes. Maybe what makes us special in the field of digital ecosystem is we combine some kind of innovative technology solution with UX UI design. Maybe it's first thing. Second, definitely we are covering, I definitely not only think, but I know 100% of security because we are focusing on this, and maybe we are using and like open source technology, so we combining technology maybe like a colleague before me, which are speaking about some tech stacks, etc. Okay, and the second team sourcing, the main advantages is that we are focusing on maybe some kind of enterprise technology like Java, Angular, React, and definitely we are very flexible, so our client satisfaction is very, very high. Okay, this is maybe overview of our segment. So we have fintech, insurtech, but to maybe e-commerce is important, and we are working in some kind of front-end technology, React, Angular, Vue. Then we are focusing for Java and many others. Okay, so and we are. We have global impact, and we have clients in US, we have clients in Scandinavia, Germany, UK, etc. Okay, maybe a few of our references. So the first field is web portals. This is our latest work. It's a cooperative web portal, so we build it from scratch, from UX, UI design, UX testing, business analysis, development, maintenance, integration, and many other things. Maybe it's very important after launch, we increase the traffic, 10% is the increase of traffic, and maybe the solution is 3 times faster. Based on our internal statistics, and maybe here's some other references like OTP, web portal, GNT, definitely too, some well management, etc. So we create for them whole concept and design and front end from the well management for the bank portal. Here's some e-commerce solution. E-stores, but I think is one of the biggest e-commerce solution in computer and consumer electronics. Medirex, one of the biggest provider of health and a laboratory. Okay, and here's some examples of digital products and mobile application. And maybe this one Fintech, Birdium, this second investor, and our main advantage is that we can create these digital products from scratch. So we have a team for business development, for business modeling, for UX testing, maybe all these things. So and maybe the last thing is very important for you, that we can create the MVP prototype, which can protect your maybe some investments. Okay, other references in this field, we worked for Union, Ferratum, OTP, Gentry Bank, and maybe we create for them many innovative, we call it innovative software engineering, and we create for them maybe important digital onboarding processes, digital learning processes, because I know my colleagues before me talk about this, so we specialize too in this field. Okay, next we'll continue my colleague.
Okay. Thank you, Paul, for the word. Due to shortcuts over time, I will not show you all these processes because it's very boring. But we can assure you that we have set up this project management system to the highest level as possible. Just as the safety of our solutions is guaranteed through the ISO certificate 27001, we can guarantee that our solution we can guarantee the most modern and timeless design, stable performance, and speed of our solution through more than 15 years of our experience. What we are looking for here in Finas, first of all, we are looking for new clients here. We are looking for new business partners. We are looking it can be some companies or people who can cooperate with us. We are looking for new ambassadors. I can tell you straight, we are looking for people who are, I will straight. We offer you stable reception and 10% commission from the completed deals. We are looking for new contacts and new recommendations. What we can offer you to banks and insurance, fintech insurance companies, we can offer you complex IT and marketing solutions. I swear we are very specific on the market. We can offer you web and e-commerce portals which can use customers and B2B zones. We can offer you digital platforms. We can offer you digital products. We can offer you mobile and web applications. We can offer you maybe innovation in the field of internet banking. We can offer you lease our expert IT teams and much more. And that's the most important slide. That's the context for me. Thank you for your attention. Thank you, Finas, to opportunity to be here. And I'm looking forward for the future cooperation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys from SRC Technologies. Now we have before us three last presentation. The very next one is the representative from Akai, Slovakia. So please, stage is yours.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. We are a new member of Finas since June, I guess. I prepared a presentation. I called it the evolution. In next few minutes, I will show you what is our view of future of accounting, and also what AK can do and can do for our clients. So back in 2007, when I started doing accounting, everything was on paper. I had to retype every document to digital, even before it was printed from computers. Since the beginning, I was always asking myself a question: do I really have to do it this way? Of course, no. Oops. Sorry. For many years, accounting has changed basically for decades. For many years, there was 6 relatively separate elements: client, invoicing tool, accountant, accounting software, tax office, and bank. And those elements didn't cooperate at all. And one system, many elements, there was something missing, right? It would be a good idea to connect those elements together, but how we can do it? And here comes AK. The idea was clear what we wanted to do, but there was still some essential connector missing. And then the PSD2 came, and everything starts making sense and starts fit together like a puzzle. So AK connects bank with the clients, with accountant, with accounting software, and also with the invoicing tool. And you see this single element there. This is the tax office. we still can't connect, and this is a little homework for us in Finas, and we would like them to join the party by providing us the API connection. And this, I think, will help a few members of Finas. So it's also work for Davy and all of us to move on in this field. Basically, what open banking can give us, like stable flow of data, and by this we can improve invoicing process. We can book all the transaction immediately. We can book transactions. We can also pair them instantly. As we can rely on the source of data, you can send your clients invoice due reminders, and you don't have to worry about it. I remember days 2 years ago when me and my partner were sending 70 due reminders. One day in a month, it was like a horrible day. The worst day of month, and I was totally confused. And this is as you can rely on the data, AK will send it for you automatically. And if this will not help, then AK allows you to send your request to lawyer, and they will take the money, basically get the money for you. Also, by expenses, AK allows you to upload expenses, invoices, receipts to the system. It books the transaction automatically. It categorizes them as well. We are using QR codes for invoices. We are using QR code to. We are connected to to tax office to get the data from receipts. AK sorts them automatically to categories, so you just upload them and you instantly see what you have in your accounting. And it also reminds you due dates of invoices, so you never forget to pay your supplier, or you will never lose invoices as it will be in the system already. Another thing what AK with the PSD2 offers you, that you can pay invoices, you can pay salaries, you can pay taxes, you can pay basically everything directly from AK. Just choose what you want to pay, and within few clicks, the money are gone. So in our company, on Monday, I usually take all the invoices that they are due this week, and I just choose them and I pay them. AK is first SaaS tool in Slovakia for entrepreneurs, not for accountants, that calculates VAT. Just upload or create the invoice, and the VAT due is calculated real time. So let's say on 15th of October, I already know how much VAT I will pay today. I edit some incoming invoice, the VAT automatically gets lower. Today, I know how much VAT I will pay next month, 25th of November, because everything is online. You see in this widget, the small one, you see current month, and you see also the next month. And this, after each invoice is created, or each invoice or expense is uploaded, this amount changes. And once all the documents are uploaded, you just create the VAT calculation within seconds. You can get the payment order, you see on the left side, and you also can pay it by QR code or by via PSD2 by open banking. Which is sad, but approximately I also own a tax-wise accounting company, and I know that I would say more than 95% of clients, small clients, that doesn't use accounting data for their business. They take accounting as like some bad evil, but I know that those clients who use this information, they perform much better than the rest of the 95% of them. So in AK, we are trying to create the models. We will try to provide entrepreneurs with the data, so they can do better business. Even though EKE is a fully digital solution, there is always accounting behind. We call it invisible accountant. We are always there. We always check what you are doing. We try to build the system to make as less mistakes as possible, but still people can do crazy things. But we are checking it, and if you need some advice, just reach us by email, or phone, or chat. How do we see the future of accounting? This, what I told you, basically doesn't just create new, better services. It creates new services, and I wouldn't be afraid of using a word that here with the open banking, there is a totally new segment that integrates accounting, finances, banking, lawyers, and many others into one brand new segment. So I see the accounting bright. Are you ready for the future? Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thank you very much for the presentation. And we have right now the floor is ready for representative of Insta Slovakia. So please go ahead.
Thank you, Luki, for your introduce. He's the one of the best legal advisor.
Thanks.
Okay, first, I would like to say thank you. Thank you, Finas. Thank you, Davy, because it is nice to see the Finas is still huge, and now we can talk about the international cooperation. Something short about us. We are a full-stack software company from Slovakia. What is maybe our difference? Insta was created because of US-American startup, and this our first screen was actually from United States. We just this year is our 10 university when we was created. And the next we have a lot of experiences from foreign countries. Actually, right now we have clients from 11 countries. The first huge client was Vienna Insurance Group. We design and also create new architecture for Vienna Insurance Group. We was in team. This was our main responsibility to create new architecture for new web portal. We choose some kind of referral project and some kind of case study. I would like to pick up one, the Scheiden-Bachmann, because this is our backend cooperation. So I cannot show you some print screen and some new modules. For Scheiden-Bachmann, we are something like SWAT team. It is we provide for Scheiden-Bachmann our team extension. We extended our team specialist, which is responsible for some module for infrastructure and some migration new systems. Our first case study is actually one of our biggest client. It is a logistic company from Chicago, from United States. For Quick, we provide web portal. Now you can see some print screen, and our main domain or main result is we bring better data handling, and we provide more performance, which is 40 times to previous version of portal that is our HU goal. Right now we provide mainly the project management and also the front-end development. It's really special for us because this is our main client from United States. Okay, second one is because of our community, because of Finas. It is the Czech startup Firefish. It is Bitcoin baking lending portals when you can, the main collateral is Bitcoin. Our main role is full stack development, and right now it is in our portfolio is one of the success startup in our clients. Right now, Firefish has almost over 450 active users, and our main responsibility is for full stack development. Another case study is from energy sector. It is the Infimel. Now you can see our main UX and UI design. We provide a new mobile app. Main challenge was bringing new view for B2C segment, and also right now we are trying to help him for a new B2B portal for B2B companies. The last one is a client from Slovakia. It is the Medusa restaurants. We provide a new loyalty application for users. Also, we provide UX and UI design. We created new design and also new architecture. The biggest result from our side is we created new architecture for API gateway, and also we providing PM leads from several teams from different companies. So our services are custom development for your requirements. We provide also the project and product management. The second one is we also extend, as I mentioned in my introduce, we also extend our teams. When you need to help with capacity, also with new expertise or technology, we can extend our internal team. Also, when you need some kind of specialist for development, full stack, front end or back end, also we can provide our team member for your needs. So that's it. Thank you for your attention, and I will be happy when we can talk about how we can cooperate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Martin. Okay, we have a last presentation in front of us, and then please wait here just for a moment. But now the stage is prepared for Mr. Gabriel Stefanak from Latvia, sales executive at Dekta.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second time I'm delivering the same speech today, so hopefully you haven't heard it yet. My name is Gabriel Stefanak. I'm born and raised in Bratislava, so I'm a Slovak, but for the last 9 years I've been living in Latvia, Riga, more specifically. It's a bit more north, a bit more cold, as some of you know. And my beautiful wife is also Latvian, and I have 2 kids who are, let's say, half Latvian, half Slovak. Working with a company called Dekta. At the moment, what we are doing, good socks. But besides that, started as a processing house, so we do payment processing and payment acquiring. We have an electronic money institution license in the UK and also in Europe, most specifically Cyprus and also Ireland. Later on, we added white label payment gateway, so to service merchants, and our latest, let's say, kit in the portfolio, which is quite interesting, is the digital banking platform. Basically, since I become a double father, I understood that we need, all of us need more time, and time is money as well. And this kind of fits this speech because I will try to show you how you can potentially save significant portion of time and money. Let's look at the trends which are currently emerging. I understand and I agree with you that not all the trends are here to stay or be the next big thing or even replace the legacy solutions. Here's a short list of trends that we have identified that are currently emerging and are shaping the industry and may disrupt it significantly. The ChatGPT is a clear one. That's more of a hype at the moment, where companies are playing with it on the back end mostly. but perhaps in the near future, companies will be using it on the front end with direct communication with the customer as well. Open banking has been spoken about here as well. That's a pretty clear one. At the moment, probably the biggest use is to allow customers to check out very fastly from e-commerce or e-shop where they directly connect to their bank accounts. What else? Well, cloud computing has been here for a while, basically allowing you to be physically present in different jurisdictions or location than your solution is running on, which is mostly for the regulatory purposes. Super apps, I cannot really identify a super app in Slovakia. This is more like a domain of Asian countries. They have been, for the last decade, the presence of super apps is pretty clear. But I think, we have few apps such as Bolt. Once they develop more services such as embedded finance, embedded whatever, it can really become a super app. And then we have two buzzwords, banking as a service and banking as a platform. I will elaborate a bit further. If you're trying to be successful in any business, especially financial business, you have to be able to identify the trends, listening to what the customer is saying. And the customer is usually saying that, he wants the solutions to be seamless, very intuitive, the web and the mobile app to be intuitive, up and running 24/7. So the expectations are usually very, very high. And, with new generations, or let's say younger generations, things are changing rapidly. And everything is pretty much online, especially when we are talking about the neobanks or the challenger banks sector. So here's basically kind of short list of expectations that are basically waiting for you to be identified and picked up. And when we are comparing the legacy banking system versus these neobanks or fintech companies, there's a proposition or question: who is better positioned to basically listen to them or pick up and implement and innovate? You probably know what is the answer. I am not saying that this is a competition, because if it wasn't for the let's say rigid speed of innovation of the banks, there wouldn't be any fintech companies or innovative sort of neobanks, and vice versa. If the neobanks or fintech companies were perfect, we still wouldn't be receiving salaries to our legacy bank accounts. So it's almost like a symbiosis that is working, and probably for the next couple decades still be here. Although the trend is so that there will be more and more neobanks focusing on different communities or age groups or perhaps gamers, etc. Coming back to the initial proposition of saving time and money. If you decide to enter this market, or you are already in the bank in the banking business, you may decide to develop your own software. There are, of course, many companies, banks, neobanks, who have done it. It's quite challenging in terms of costs and in terms of time, because also the expectations of customers and innovation, because of the trends, are changing. So time to market is quite a challenge. By the time you deploy your solution, develop something, the situation may have changed, and then you understand that you need this feature, so it's additional development, additional money. So it's quite a challenge. If you don't decide to do it yourself, let's say do in-house development, you basically have two options at the moment, which are the two trends from my first slide, or let's say second slide. The former, banking as a service, that's for non-licensed entities who are trying to enter the banking business. You need to basically find a banking partner who is providing the service. They will give you the license, and they will also provide you with the technology. So the time to market is rather fast. You will be able to operate your solution rather fast, but it comes with significant limitations, such as the limitation of the number of products and services that you offer. Also, the limitation in terms of customization, or how many innovations you would like to bring, or let's say the fee structure in case you would like to tweak it, because the banking partner is the one who dictates what's going to be offered. Also, you're not really in control of the compliance, what customers are being approved. The AML policy is really in the hand of the banking partner. If you decide otherwise, basically for licensed entities, the other option is banking as a platform, which is as we say in Decta, bring your own license, and we give you the turnkey technology which is behind all the so-called banks, challenger banks, neobanks, or any payment institutions with a license. We even do as far as introduction to partners who are providing the license to start your own neobank. But regarding the digital banking platform, in short, it may look as follows. So you have your own branded website where the customer comes in and he does the sign-in. So he basically signs a new customer, goes fill out the application form online, uploads documents online. All the UBOs, or let's say physical persons, if it's B2C, are signing the documentation through integration of SumSub or let's say DocuBit, DocuSign, who are like electronic signature modules which help you make life easier for the customer. There's also integration with the compliance module called Passport. Of course, there are others on the market which can be easily integrated into this platform. And your compliance basically receive the data from open registrars. They receive the risk scoring based on the AML policy. And then they just basically decide whether to approve the client or not. And in most cases, if the compliance module is properly set up, the client is automatically approved. And once the client is approved, he enters the self-service, or as we call it, internet banking, or in case you have a mobile app, then it's the mobile banking, because the platform, of course, comes with a mobile app as well. And of course, once you are already onboarded, then you do just the classic banking operations, such as sending money, receiving money, ordering cards, freezing cards. Then you have the e-commerce module, which is basically our Decta white label payment gateway. I perhaps forgot to mention that all of this is white labeled, so you can brand it according to your needs. And of course, then you have the back office, which is compliant with all the latest regulations, and you can set up the way your business want it to be, look like, and also all the other necessary functions that are there. To sum it all up, basically, if you are in financial business or let's say a banking business, time to market is quite crucial because of the customer expectations and the changing environment. If you decide to develop your own banking software, that's quite a challenge in terms of money and time. And if you go for the partner who is doing banking as a service, who gives you the license and technology, you are basically not differentiating, it's an IQ test, differentiating in any way. That's why we propose the banking platform, more specifically Decta Digital Banking Platform, which can be ready in 9 months. And if you would like to chat about that, I'll be happy to answer questions. For now, thank you for your attention, and I believe that's the last presentation of today. Thank you very much.
So thank you all for staying and listening. Very interesting presentation of members of partners of Finas.